From beautiful Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll, and on the hill in this one, Garrett Crochet.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Freddie Freeman, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
That's a ball.
That was the sweeper, but it missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Left field, way back there. And it bangs off the monster. Here's Shohei Ohtani. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. This one popped up. Bregman settles under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
Mookie Betts batting with one down, takes a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one just misses, and that's ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Freeman stands at first with 1 out. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Max Muncy at the dish. Just missed. Outside. Now 2-0. That clips the corner.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with. Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Yeah, I do it all. If we ain't talking money.
Back here in Boston, showing the slab in today's game, Shohei Ohtani.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The 1-0.
Oh. 2-0.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Alex Bregman in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the...
Here goes the runner. Pitch is low. And safe. It's a stolen base. Pitch misses there. And now 3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
No outs. Runner on second. That to right. Pajes sizes this one up, makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here is Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one inside. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And the next pitch is way outside. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Three balls, two strikes.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Into the monster seats and gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 2-0. One down. Now batting Tristan Casas. Swings and misses. 0-1.
No ball, one strike.
Right through there for a strike. That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends him packing. 2 outs, base is empty. Trevor Story up next for the Red Sox. First pitch, not close.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
2 balls, one strike.
Looked like it was a little bit up. Next offering is in for a strike. Red Sox already leading. And a swing and a miss. And that'll do it. Back here at Fenway, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Crochet back to work. Back to the mound. It hit him. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning. The batter now will be Will Smith. Just missed. 1 out, base is empty. Misses inside, and it's 2-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
3-0.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Dives. What a play. Two down, base is empty. Next to hit, Andy Pajes. And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. All right, Singer, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal. Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
And that one in the air center field. Edman makes the grab, one down. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. First pitch misses.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
And that one hammered. Edman going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, base is empty. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Cedar Rafaela in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Off the mark there, and the count is 1-1.
1 strike.
Way high. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2-2. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. And it's off the green monster. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Tag. Not in time. He's safe. It's 3-zip.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Runner at second. 2 down. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And first offering is fouled off. Popped up. Wong under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Rojas hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And a couple of quick outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ground ball up the middle. Bregman handles. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. As we go to the last of the third. And now it's Alex Bregman.
Nope, ball one.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one. You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Good eye right there.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. He's already homered in this game. That one fouled off.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Off the mark there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Popped up left side, and it falls. And now 2 aboard.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Kind of just punched it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Story in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
And the 1-0. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Bregman, the lead runner, out at second. Casas over at first with 1 away. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt, blocked. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 outs. And that's off the inside edge. It's 2-2. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Start of the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Now it's Mookie Betts. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball one. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Rafaela pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two down. Here comes Max Muncy. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a foul ball.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball. Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So a man aboard, and now Teoscar Hernandez. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Muncy off of first with two away. And it's 1-1. And that's in the dirt. That one not close. And now it's 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And that one is off the top of the wall. One run is in. Hernandez around third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back inside Fenway Park, ready to go, bottom four. And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
One ball, one strike.
Just off the inside edge. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Wong batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So digging in, Cedar Rafaela doubled his first time up. That one misses, and that's ball one. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Just missed. And a big swing and a miss. Red Sox leading it by 2. Right through there for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. New inning getting started. Will Smith to the plate.
Catcher Will Smith.
Crochet back to work. That one almost got him.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Abreu going back, and that one is gone. A solo shot. It's 3-2. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. In there at the knees. Strike one. Ground ball right side. Bregman on to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And here comes Tommy Edman. Pitch misses there. Ball one.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1-1.
Edman checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
On the ground. Sends it to first, and they get Edman for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. Fly to center his first time. On the inside corner for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And that one popped in the air left field. And that is that. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Alex Vesia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And that's way high. Now 3-1. And that drops in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Now it's Devers at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive caught. Applies the tag and they get two. Double play. Tristan Casas will hit next. Swing and a miss, and that is strike one.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
And a swing and a miss, down on strikes, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here at Fenway Park, top of the 6th inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Freddie Freeman. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. Inside, just missed. That misses. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
High fly ball out of the left center field. And there's one away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 2 in this one. Ohtani measures 6 feet 4 inches, 210 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where.
Now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied. He made him pay for that one. It's 3-3. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Josh Winkowski. Here's Mookie to hit. That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Muncy stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye at the strike zone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Check swing, went around. Strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Line drive, down the line, and it's foul. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 2 on, 1 out. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 6-3. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Greg Weissert.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Ball one there. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
One ball.
Four
one
runs
strike.
already in the frame, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Next pitch is
that's a ball.
outside.
2-1.
And a swing and a miss.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
On the ground to the left, Devers throws to first, gets the catcher by a step. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
0-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
That's the ball.
2 out, space is empty. Swings and chases a low one there. Wong gathers, throws to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Bottom of the inning, so stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Late with the swing there.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Masataka Yoshida now at the plate.
Masataka Yoshida.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one upstairs, ball one. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Up and in, and it's 2-2. Popped in the air, left field. Hernandez makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. Wilyer Abreu, the next to hit. And ball one.
1-0. Ball.
Foul ball. Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
No timeouts, so the time's now. This is my house. I'ma show you what I'm about. 'Cause ain't no doubt that I'm a prize now. Like a rocket, no way.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brennan Bernardino. Tommy Edman at the plate. And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2. Ball one.
Slides, but it gets by him.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Man at first, and the batter now, Miguel Rojas. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. Here is Freddie Freeman, 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And they add to the lead. It's 8-3. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Right side, and it goes just foul. That clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-2. Just misses with that one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Mookie now. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Turns and fires to Betts. Up the middle. Bregman to first. And Betts is set down. And that will end the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Michael Grove.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Connor Wong, 1 for 2. That's a strike. 0-1. And a breaking ball misses outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one misses. 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That misses the zone. Counts full, 3-2.
That's a great take. Tried to get him to chase just outside the zone, but he wouldn't offer.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Struck him out swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And next for the Red Sox, Cedar Rafaela. And that misses. Ball 1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And another ball.
Huh. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Stays alive. Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Now it's Alex Bregman.
I like it when you shake it like that. Bounce it up and down like that.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And they'll do it again. Hauls it in to end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Justin Wilson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Muncy, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. Goes down looking. Teoscar Hernandez getting ready to hit.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that's outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just missing there, and that's ball 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
On the ground to third. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Fastball is outside.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's carrying. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Anthony Banda.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. So up next, Tristan Casas.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Foul ball there. The Dodgers leading by 5 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That just misses, and that is ball 1. And downstairs. And that's down and away. In the air out to center. That one gets down for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Story in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Man at first, one away. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. That clips a corner. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. Did not go. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Masataka Yoshida will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Up the middle. What a stop. Throw to second. What a play. Inning over. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Justin Slayton.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Paz stands in now and watches strike 1. And that is out of play. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Tommy Edman now at the plate.
Now batting center fielder Tommy Edman.
Slayton, the tall righty, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. And that's a little high. Next offering is in for a strike. Lifted in the air down the left side. Durant makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. And next for LA, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one's upstairs, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth.
Up.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. So runner at second, 2 down. Freeman the next to hit. High in the air, out to right. Abreu sizing this one up. Brings it in, and that is that. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Michael Kopech.
Number 45, Michael Kopech.
And now, Wilyer Abreu. That's in there. That's strike 1. Almost got him. Out towards right center field. Pajes. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Wong started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox. And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. That one pushed foul. Kopech deals. And that's fouled off. Kopech is just 1 strike away. And there's a ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
8-3 the final.